We just completed one of our most intense challenges here at Disney World.
And using Disney's brand new Skip the Line system, is it actually worth it?
It's an all-new rides race.
Season 2.
Hollywood Studios.
Let's go.
Brian,
Good morning. It is 8:42. I'm a little bit confused because the park opens at 9, according to the My Disney Experience app, which we'll talk about news a lot today. I don't know how I'm in the park right now. I don't have a resort reservation. Sage isn't even here yet because he was just a few minutes late. He had to get gas. He's parked in the parking lot right now. And I got in line because I was like, well, typically like the holding area for non-resort guests, because Disney resort guests get an extra 30 minutes in the morning in the parks, the holding for non-resort can get pretty long. So I was like, I'll get our spot in line. It'll be fine. Well, then no one was here and no one was holding anyone. And so I guess I'm just here now. I guess I'm just here. I'm in the park, and I guess, I don't know, I feel like this is unfair because Sage isn't in here, but I'm accidentally in here? I don't know what's going on. The ride I wanted to go to is currently down. So, well, I'm gonna try to go to Toy Story Land. The one Lightning Lane multi-pass I was not able to grab that I really wanted this morning was Slinky Dog. So we'll talk about what all that means, but we're gonna head towards Toy Story Land, I guess. Oh, okay. Hold on, that's me then. So I'm gonna try to get in line for Slinky. It's a late opening, we'll see if it matters.
Good morning. If you're a Disney Resort,
that makes a little bit more sense. Disney Resort guests are just scanning at a different location right now, which this is my preference. Used to love when they would hold us on Hollywood Boulevard, so I love this. If I wanted, I could go get a coffee, but I'm gonna stay in the Slinky Dog line in case it comes up on time. I don't know, this looks crazy. If the line is through Toy Story Land all the way back here, I think this is stupid, but the other rope drop strategy would have been Rise, which is slated at 55 minutes, which I'm sure is accurate, and Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower, which I have lightning lanes for. So this is my only real rope drop strategy that makes sense for me. So I'm gonna stick it out by maybe 9. It's about 15 minutes, and we'll see what happens there.
What an interesting morning. Oh, hey, by the way, good morning, everybody. The ride race using a Lightning Lane multi-pass has begun. The goal is to do as many things as possible today. That includes rides, attractions, shows, characters, all the above. I'm learning this in real time right now because, again, it might have happened a couple days already. I have not had a chance to rope drop Hollywood Studios quite yet, but it looks like if you are a non-resort guest, you're in the standby line. This is the line for Hollywood Tower of Terror, but the standby line isn't even open, so the line isn't really this long. It's just like actively they haven't even opened up the line yet. But resort guests who are here for early entry, basically. They're scanning in, and they get to use the lightning lane. Oh.
Welcome to your Hollywood adventure.
Here we go.
Wonder and imagine.
It just hit 9 o'clock. They're officially letting us into the land. I don't think that Slinky Dog is open quite yet. I also think I may have made a mistake by doing this, but this is most likely going to be the only time I ride Slinky Dog today. And personally, if you guys are new to the channel, this may be your first one you've watched, I am the leader, the head of something that I call team anxiety. And I get very stressed out during competitions and games and challenges. So I really started taking these and just like having a really nice day and not worrying about, okay, I just want to give good tips. I just want to show you guys how to have a good day and how to do the most. And one of the things that I think is truly fun and a great way to have a great day is by riding Slinky Dog. And I love Slinky Dog. So we're just going to have a good day and hope it works out.
Also, we got a message last night from Quincy that was like, hey, Emma and Sage, I know you're doing a ride race together tomorrow, but you can't start together. And now we know Quincy hates friendship.
Okay, we're over to Slinky Dog, 9 on the dot. It started running, which is great because there was a concern that it was not going to open on time, but maybe the delayed opening was just for early entry guests. So I'm going to get in line. We're going to see. again, this might be a mistake, but I'm gonna do my best. There's Toy Story Mania, which that was actually sold out for Lightning Lane Multipass. Luckily, I was able to find a random one at 2 o'clock this morning, so that made me happy. Lightning Lane Multipass is something that is brand new to Disney World and something that we have experimented with a lot. Lightning Lane Multipass is Disney's newest skip the line service, and it's actually the way that you have to upcharge, but you get to skip through the long wait times through Disney World. So Lightning Lane Multipass essentially lets you save some time in your day. It's gonna save you quite a bit of time, actually.
Okay, welcome to our first attraction of the day, the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Now this is actually a drop tower attraction. In fact, it's not even a drop tower attraction, it's a pull down attraction. The mechanics of this ride is really unique because they're not just dropping you like a normal drop tower attraction would, like Dr. Doom over at Island of Adventure. It actually pulls you down quicker than the weight of gravity to give you that weightless, uneasy feeling because it's inspired by the Twilight Zone. It's very spooky, very fun, but classic Hollywood Studios or MGM Studios, whatever you're familiar with, attraction.
We are almost into the physical line. It's been about 9 minutes since the park opened. It's saying 80-minute wait. I'm scared. I might be making the dumbest decision possible, but you know what? It's okay. It's totally fine because at the end of the day, if I make a dumb decision and you guys can learn from it, then that's totally fine and it was worth it. That's just how we're gonna feel. Slinky Dog Dash is a super fun outdoor roller coaster themed to Slinky Dog from Toy Story. It is a great kiddie coaster. It is a lot more fast than you might anticipate because we do call it a kiddie coaster, but I think it's so much fun and truly one of my favorites.
35 minutes in line before we get to the pre-show. This is interesting. I want to talk about my thoughts because we did talk to some reporters, we talked to some cast members, and today is a test to work on a new rope dropping situation. I have thoughts about it, but first we'll write Tower of Terror. We'll talk about it.
And they said it was just testing for today. They let everyone in, and then they checked the resort guests into individual lands, and then testing concluded when the park opened. I kind of liked it. I'm eager to see how it impacts rope drop, to be honest, but I thought it was neat, and I like that I can get coffee if I want it, rather than waiting outside. Okay, we made it, finally, to the front of Slinky Dog. We're about to get in the line probably in 2 or 3 more minutes, and we are gonna have ended up waiting about 45 to 46 minutes. Let me say this, I think Slinky Dog is worth that, for sure. I think it was great to wait in the morning because I am not in the heat. It's been cool this morning. All of that to be said. Is this your best, most useful rope drop? Traditionally, I'm gonna say no. I think you probably could have gotten tower and coaster if you headed that direction in a normal day. Now, Sage and I have been talking just because this has been such a big change this morning with how rope drop has worked at Hollywood Studios. So he's waited 40 for tower. Maybe with this new change, Slinky Dog is the perfect one to go to. Swipe all the others out of the way. But in a normal day, if this does not stick around, I would recommend tower and coaster unless you cannot get a Slinky Dog Lightning Lane.
I love the Tower of Terror. Again, one of my absolute favorites. Just a classic. But I kind of want to talk about the new park opening test that they're doing. So I feel 2 different ways about it. I actually, I've said it many a times on this channel, but I don't love being squished in to a bunch of people, with a bunch of people, feeling like sardines in a can, or I think I said cattle already. So that part I definitely don't like. I also don't love the mad dash to the first attraction of the day, 1000%. But I do really enjoy, having more space, potentially going to get coffee in the morning first thing. All of that is great. But the thing that kind of messed with my rope drop experience. I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock, 9:52. I'm just now getting off the ride. I guess having them line up at the first ride that they want to do, first thing of the day, means it's gonna be kind of a long wait. So it's not like they're roping off sections of the park and they just have like, you know, a main central area for us all to hang out in. Like, I think potentially, I don't know the company, but a smarter way that I would have done is basically like rope off Sunset Boulevard, have this whole area free roam, have this whole hub area open as well. Or maybe, yeah, you have like a section of Sunset Boulevard roped off. Because again, it's just free roaming. The second you have all the like people getting in line 30 minutes beforehand, that means, you know, your rope drop time doesn't start at 9 o'clock. No, it starts at 8:30. Like, you need to be first in line at 8:30 for the specific attraction you want. So that's really interesting, and the jury's still out on whether like I like it or not. I don't know yet. I don't know. I like not being, you know, squeezed in with other people, but also that just means I have to get up earlier. All right, interesting. Good to know.
Slinky Dog Dash! So much fun. I really, truly love Slinky Dog. And again, if this change stays permanent, which we won't know for a little while, maybe this is the one to do. But lots of fun. I think a good rope drop. It is 9:51 though, so give and take, give and take. However, I will say I hate this line in the middle of the day. It is so hot. It's not the most covered, and I think it's a really difficult line to stand in. So I'm glad to have gotten that out of the way. Now, in total honesty, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to head because it took quite a bit of time to do that. So yeah, Slinky Dog 70, Rise is 90, Coaster is 90, Smuggler's Run is 65, Tower is 50, Minnie is 45, Mickey and Minnie's 45, Meet Mickey and Minnie 45, Aliens is 35, Star Tours is 15, Olaf is 15. Let's see, oh gosh. Well, the line for Meeting Jessie and Woody is foul. So let's see, let's start maybe breaking into some characters and some shows. Okay, Chip and Dale are popping out in about 15 minutes. Ooh, Daisy is out in about 8. Daisy, and I think she and Donald meet together. So we might go towards Daisy and Donald, start working on that crew.
Next up is Star Tours. I chose Lightning Lane Multipass. For these ride race challenges, you can only choose single pass or multipass. Now, I have a fairly early Star Tours Lightning Lane, and Star Tours isn't something that I would recommend, you know, rushing to get a Lightning Lane for, or rushing to rope drop, because it's going to be consistent, you know, low wait times throughout the day. But Lightning Lane Multipass operates on a tiered system, and when you first scan in, the tiers go away, which means you'll be able to modify for all the attractions, even the more popular ones. Star Tour is currently a 15-minute wait. Doesn't matter, we have Lightning Lane. Star Tours is a motion simulator attraction where you hop into a star speeder and you're zooming around space. Lots of fun. It's like being in your very own Star Wars movie, except it's a motion simulator, lots of screens. But C-3PO happens to be the pilot. I don't know how he got in there, but because he's the pilot and then the Resistance gets involved, it's a lot of fun, specifically because the scenes are totally random. In one ride, you could be, you know, in the middle of the prequels, or maybe you could be in the original trilogy, maybe you're hanging out with Mando. I mean, like, it's totally rotational and it could change.
Okay, it looks like Daisy and Donald have several meet and greet times throughout the day. So just because I'm over here, I might go ahead and do the Pixar place. Joy is over here. Frozone will occasionally have a line, or sometimes he roams. The only characters who count for us are characters who do have lines. They can't be roaming, so no Kylo Rens, no Stormtroopers, but Joy looks a little bit busy. Ed Namone is back here, as well as Mrs. Incredible and Sully. Mr. Incredible has been weirdly missing, so if anybody has seen Mr. Incredible, holler at me. Mrs. Lion looks very short, so we're gonna head to Mrs. first because I love a powerful woman. Hello, how are you today? Looking incredible as always. Mind if we snap some pictures together? I'm gonna head over to Sully next. Mrs. Incredible, always incredible. I've talked about this a lot on the channel. Just in case you're new, you'll have to hear me talk about it again if you aren't. I truly struggle. There are days I do fine with characters. I feel like I know just what to say. It's cool, it's dandy. And then there are other days that I'm like, I don't know what to say to you. So today feels like a I don't know what to say to you kind of day. And sometimes when the characters are really serving, I can serve back, but she was quiet today, and I was quiet as well. Hi, Sully. We take some pictures together. Is that all right? No? No, Sully! Sully! You should be at Laugh Floor with Mike. You're just as funny. We were clowned by Sully. It did make me really giggle. So we're gonna head into Edna mode next while we're back here, so that way we can just be done with all of this. Let's see, Edna says 15. Ooh, I might come back for Edna. Edna typically is about 5 minutes, so I'll come back for Edna later. Same for Joy, I think. Joy's line is a bit long on the long side to me, but I don't know that it'll drop because Joy is so popular. Let's go see. It's 10:08. I know that Chip and Dale come out pretty soon and they're not too far from here, so maybe we'll circle back for Joy and Edna, which is not our dream, but I have to come back for Toy Story Mania anyways. I see the line for Chip and Dale. It's not looking good, but they count for 2, unlike Edna and Joy. So I might just hop in line and hope it's, oh, I also think the line's not as bad as I thought. There are several families and I think I thought it was worse. Okay, it's not bad.
Okay.
One of my favorite things is to try to get in line for characters before people see the characters. That way the lines tend to get pretty long once people see them out. So if you can try to get there a few minutes before they appear, it works out better.
Now, I could be completely off my game today, but I think I'm done riding rides for now. Again, because shows and characters count, and while I was in line for Star Tours, because I scanned in, I was able to start, basically the tears went away and I was able to start really just like messing with things, and I think I'm good to go for a bit. I've got Rock and Roller Coaster at noon, Mickey and Minnie's later on. I was able to grab Toy Story Mania, which Toy Story Mania has been out. Even when we booked our Lightning Lanes 3 days ago, completely out. So I was able to snag that, which was awesome. But I'm gonna be able to snag Alien Swirling Saucers later, Millennium Falcon's Smuggler's Run, got a single rider line. What's Rise of Resistance? Maybe the last thing we do today. So I think I'm good for a while.
Hello! How are you guys today? Oh, thank you for the great hug. Both have to get one, of course. Thank you. Can we take some pictures today, friends? Okay, Chip and Dale, and they gave good hugs. I don't know if anyone else who wears makeup has the same concern, but I'm always scared when they give me a big hug that I'm gonna get like makeup on their fur. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my only weird concern. Now I think I have Daisy and Donald start meeting again in like 6 minutes, and I don't want to do just characters all day, although that is definitely how you win these, is characters and being smart with your time. It is busy today, so rides might be a problem, to be totally honest. And when it comes to maximizing your time in Disney World and trying to do a little bit of everything, this is the way you're gonna have to do it. Zigzagging is going to maximize with time. A lot of people don't like to zigzag. You don't have to do that to have a perfect day in Disney World. We have tons of videos on the channel right now if you want to go check those out on how to have a truly perfect day, because these are like running different strategies kind of day.
Oh wait, is that Chip and Dale? It is. Should I meet them? Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, Daisy and Donald are still out and about. Their line is a little bit long, but again, they count for double, so I think it's fine. I'm gonna hop in. Also, the line's not that bad.
Is that Angie? Angie! Yeah. I'm in the middle of my rides race. Just wanted to say hi.
How's it going?
Not well.
Oh, the day just started. Why are you so pessimistic?
because it's crowded today.
No, it is. Mickey and Minnie are at a 55-minute wait.
It's crowded.
Everything is insane. Trolley Cafe, I was in there.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, and you're reporting today, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm doing my mandatory snacks.
Oh, your mandatory snacks, yes.
I had a carrot cake whoopie pie.
Well, with the new testing of like the new like park opening scenario, like I was in line for Tower of Terror. I should have been in line for like 10 minutes, but I was in line for like 45 minutes for a rope drop, my first ride of the day.
That's why you roped, because you're like, that's your strategy for the
Yeah.
They wrecked it.
The test wrecked it. No, it's fine. But I do like it because I feel like that'll give us a chance to go get coffee before we start our day. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. How's snacks?
Good. Just did the carrot whoopie pie. Now I'm on my way to do pretzels.
Oh my gosh. I just wanted to say hi. Have the best time.
Have fun with. Oh, because characters, that's right, with Chip. I'm like, what ride is this?
You know, it's the tech booth. I'm here to ride the tech booth. Hello. How are you? Dale, Chip, good to see you guys. All right, so high five. Oh, high five. High five. Okay, so I'm playing a game with my friend Emma. She's also in the park. The person who does the most today is the winner. And because I'm meeting two of you, it means it's your two chips, your two things, so it counts, right? It totally counts. Awesome. All right, here we go. 2 down. We're gonna meet some more characters. This is always a great place to meet a bunch of fun characters. Specifically here in the animation courtyard, we've got all the Disney Junior characters like Fancy Nancy, Vampirina, and I think, what time is the next show? 11:15 is the next show. Okay, I think that'll be plenty of time. Let's go meet Fancy Nancy. Hello. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, so I'm playing a game with some friends today. The person who does the most is the winner. So, and it's a lot of moving. So I'm hoping, like as a ballerina, are there any stretches I should be doing, or to really hype up for the game? Okay, got it. I perfect. Maybe some pliés to stretch, maybe. Yes. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotta stretch those knees. That's perfect. All right. A little twirl, just. Oh, all right, perfect. Next up, Vampirina. Let's go. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you. So listen, I'm kind of a musician as well, but like I'm not as good as air guitar at you, like as the way that you are. So I'm hoping you can show me like 101 air guitar. Yeah. Okay, so you got it out there, yeah, and you're just strumming. We gotta get. Okay, we got the full circle there. Okay. All right. Thank you. High five. I appreciate that. Pluto has a very long line, so I think I'm gonna go. Let's see. We've got. Oh yeah. We've still got almost 25 minutes until the next show, so we're gonna see Doc McStuffins. And if we're done by the time it's time for a Disney Junior play-in date, we might go in Launch Bay, meet some Star Wars characters. Hello. How are you, Doc? It's good to see you. Amazing. So I have a question for you. So I'm doing a game with my friend today, but it's a little intense. We have to do a lot today. So as a doc, what's most important? Hydrating or drinking, like exercising or good eating? Like which one would you recommend currently right now? Yeah, why not? Hydrating, absolutely. Yeah, because it's a little hot outside. Yeah, it could be worse. It's been worse. We both know this. It's been worse. Way worse. Yeah. Well, do you mind if I take a picture with you? Amazing. All right, next up, Pluto. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm doing a game with my friend. Whoever can do the most today is the winner. So say, Pluto, you're looking amazing. Thank you for helping me win, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do you mind if we take a picture? Amazing. All right.
Can we take some good pictures today? You're both looking fabulous as always. Of course. Show off the fits. Yes. Oh, love it. Can we photograph the greatness that this is? Perfect. Okay, honestly, that took way too long. It took almost 25 minutes. Yeah, honestly, I'm closer to 30 minutes. It took way too long. And honestly, she had kind of warned me that they were gonna walk away, that they wouldn't be there. And so I didn't have my camera on. I thought they were about to leave. And then she was like, how many are you? And I told her 1. And she was like, oh, go ahead. Which is great because then I didn't have to wait again. It also means that I didn't have my camera on for like a lot of it. So sorry about that. Now, another duo, Max and Goof. This long's pretty tough. I'm gonna give it 15, see how far we get. But again, duos, I'm cool to wait for a duo. 30 minutes almost is too much, but maybe Max and Goofy will not take 30.
All right, amazing timing. It's 11:12. It says next show is 11:55. Hopefully they're still letting people in.
Hi, hello, welcome.
How are you?
This way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it.
Perfect. Doors are still open. It took us, meeting Pluto, it's kind of a long way. It took us right up until 11:15. Thank you so much. Disney Junior Play and Dance, aka the Baby Rave. It's basically about a 10-minute experience where you have this awesome DJ, kind of like the hype person, and they introduce different characters from Disney Junior, like Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, Timon from the Lion Guard, and of course Mickey Mouse from Mickey and the Roadster Racers.
Thank you. Can I hug you, Max? You look so good today, so cute. Thank you. Can we take some good pictures? Hey, we met Max and Goofy. Max is so cute. I love Max. Okay, it ended up taking, woo, that wind. It ended up taking about 15 minutes, and then I was like second in line, and then she announced that they were gonna be stepping away for a few minutes, so it was right at 20, but counts for 2. Now I think I'm gonna head towards the characters in Animation Courtyard because I have a lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster in about an hour, and I would really love, I'd really love to be able to get those guys done and then immediately tap into Coaster because I did not do one of the throwaway lightning lane strategies, which I'm sure Sage has talked to you about, because the wait times made me nervous. And I wanted to make sure I got in 3 good rides. I think I can get what I need after the fact. We're just gonna see how these different strategies play out. So, I don't know. I'm interested to see. But I think I'll be okay. The one lightning lane I'm kind of worried might run out that hasn't yet is Mickey and Minnie's. I just want to do Mickey and Minnie's. I just want to do it because I love it. Might not happen today. You might notice about studios, there are not necessarily a ton of rides here like you might find at Magic Kingdom. There are several, but they're all very popular, so the wait times can get a little bit crazy. And another thing is they have amazing shows. The shows, however, are about 25 minutes long, some of them. So in rides races, you're gonna kind of see us avoiding those for that reason, unless we kind of get into a position where there's nothing else we can do. And characters end pretty early in the day, so we like to get those done as early as we can, so that way we don't miss any.
We are definitely getting into that peak time. We've almost done all of Animation Courtyard except for Star Wars Launch Bay. While I was doing all the Disney Junior characters and the Disney Junior show, the Star Wars characters like Chewbacca and Darth Vader, they shot up to 35-40 minutes. So I think we're going to wait for them for a little bit, let the crowds just kind of die down later into the evening. Typically they're done around 6 or 7, depending on that time of year. I still need to check to my Disney Experience app. I will check on it later. But for now, I figured we would either do like Walt Disney Presents, or maybe we'll go meet more live entertainment, because we can do Walt Disney Presents anytime. We'll do more live entertainment over at Pixar Place. However, Emma and I have decided that our lunch is going to be after Rock and Roller Coaster. We both have a similar time for Rock and Roller Coaster that we cannot modify down. And you know, it's funny. I actually don't think I'm gonna modify right now. I like after I ride Rock and Roller Coaster, I'm gonna grab Alien Swirling Saucers just because. But after that, I won't really have a need to use Lightning Lane because I'll have done all the things that I need to do. I can attempt for Slinky Dog Dash, but that's gonna be a tough one. And I can't. The only way to do Rise of the Resistance currently at the time of filming is either single pass or standby. So I think I'm gonna have my lightning lanes be later on in the evening. Continue to focus on live entertainment, because live entertainment will go away after a certain time, typically around the 5 o'clock 6 o'clock time frame. So let's go see Edna Mode. Currently a 15-minute wait. Actually, let's go see. Edna Mode is typically around a 5, 10, 15-minute wait. Let's go see whoever this is. I believe it to be Mrs. Incredible. It's funny, Mr. Incredible hasn't really been meeting with her lately. It's just been her, so I wonder what's going on.
Okay, made it over to Animation Courtyard. I am passing Little Mermaid, The Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which is the show that was previously here. And we just found out not too long ago that that show was supposed to open in, oh no, they cut her line off. I'm definitely getting in line for Fancy Nancy. Sorry. This show was supposed to open in fall 24. They just announced and changed the website to say, I believe it was summer of 25. So we were kind of disappointed because I was really excited. Now we're gonna meet Fancy Nancy. Hello. Looking gorgeous today. Thank you. We take some pictures. Oh, you think me too? Oh, thank you. It's no ballerina outfit, but it's comfy. Thank you. Right, we just make our way down the line. Vampirina is next. She's rocking. She's super cool. Gosh, Pluto. Unfortunately, a lot of times we do end up skipping Pluto. Unless we just get lucky, because his line, of course, gets pretty long. Hi, friend. How are you? Rocking out, of course. It is your season. It's your time. Yes, it's getting a little chilly, spooky. Exactly.
Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. So I'm playing a game with my friend today, and whoever does the most is the winner. And so thank you for making my game incredible. Yeah, do you mind taking a picture? Amazing. Frozone is over there, but he's roaming, which means he doesn't count. In order for a character to count, they have to have a line. We've got to wait in line, and these lines are getting pretty long. So I am just gonna choose one and go for it because I don't really feel like coming back here. Especially because I'm focusing on rides later on in the evening. I don't think I can do as much zigzagging as I normally would. And also, you know, character lines are just, they're gonna be what they're gonna be, especially in the middle of the day. So I think we just kind of hang out and do our thing and meet some fun characters, make some magical moments.
Hi, Doc. How are you? Doing great? I'm doing great too. Any day I get to see you is a good day, of course. Can we take some pictures together? Pluto's line has died quite a bit, so I think I'll risk it. I feel confident. I still have quite a bit of time until our rockin', but I want to get over there early so that way I can tap in early. And we got about like just shy of 40 minutes. So I feel confident. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm meeting characters. I'm doing okay with our interactions. I'm all right. Yeah, we're good.
Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. How you doing today? Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, I just want to say thank you for keeping everyone so happy and joyful. I wish I had my own, do I seem happy? Oh, good, good. I wish I had my own control panel. Yes, exactly, control, you know, that way I could figure out what emotions were happening. Yeah, but you're feeling joyful today? Amazing. Do you mind if we take a picture? Oh, yes! That's right, we gotta get those core memories in. Just like that, Edna's 30 minutes. Interesting. I feel like this will be okay here. This might be a 15, 20-minute wait. It's currently 11:55. In order to make my lunch with Emma at 12:30, I am gonna have to go ride Rock and Roller Coaster like a little early, like right, and probably use my grace period because there is a 5-minute grace period for your return time for your lightning lane. So I'm gonna have to use that in order to make my 12:30 lunch with Emma. So hopefully this doesn't take too long to meet Sully.
Hi, Pluto. How are you? You look pretty excited. I'm so excited to see you, of course. Oh, thank you. Good kisses. Can we take some pictures together, friend? Yes, perfect. That was the sweetest thing. Pluto just gave me the best hug I think I've ever had from Pluto. That was so nice. And look how long the line is now. And Pluto's about to step away. So I feel like very time well spent. It was very good feeling about that. Now, I'm assuming the Star Wars characters are quite busy men. I'm just gonna glance though because those numbers are changed manually. They're not in the app. And sometimes you can kind of catch a short line because people avoid the 40-minute line that's posted. So we're just gonna look. We're just gonna look. But it looks like no one's in here. So we'll go ahead and meet BB-8. I'm really bad at meeting Star Wars characters. In particular. Hi, BB-8. Just coming in to check in. How's everything going? Has it been good for y'all so far today?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He's in charge of security today, so So
Oh,
everything
nice.
is so far so good.
Yeah.
We had a few travelers come in and tell us that they've seen some stormtroopers
Ooh.
coming in that too a little bit.
Oh, that's not
but
good.
we haven't seen any over here on our side of the planet, so
Nice.
that's good.
Yeah.
We want to keep it that way.
It's probably because
But-
you have security on lock, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, I'm going to just look and see what Joy and Edna look like because we're right here at them. And if they look crazy, I'm gonna go towards Rockin' because I need to tap in. I've not used a single lightning lane yet today. And that's okay, but also stressing me out. Okay, Joy's is about the same, but I might set like a 10-minute timer and see how fast we move. Edna is still saying 15, but I'm gonna glance anyways. Definitely 15. It's okay. Sorry, Edna. Maybe she's not in the cards today. But you know what? She deserves the love. So I get it. And as I passed the Joy's line got significantly longer. So I'm not gonna do that either. Rock and roller coaster it is.
Get it. Hey, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. That was awesome. What's going on, Sully? It's good to see you. So I'm playing a game with my friends here at the park today. What's the best way to scare the competition? You gotta tell me. I need your help. It says top scare. What do I do? I'll make them laugh. Oh, that's right. Laughter is the best medicine. You're absolutely right. Hey! All right. That Sully was working it. Sully was the dance moves, everything, absolutely killing it. Okay, we are going all the way back to Sunset Boulevard to do Rock and Roller Coaster before our lunch break with Emma. I think that's leaving our total before lunch 13. So a couple rides, lots of characters. After lunch, I think I'm gonna do some shows, and then after the shows, I think I'm gonna go back to rides. I think that is the best strategy we could possibly hope for today.
Okay, I'm here, Hollywood Tower Hotel. That's not where I'm going. I was just looking at that. Do you guys ever try to like talk and then you're reading something and you say what you're reading rather than what you're trying to say out loud? That's what I just did. Maybe I'm not making sense. It's fine. I'm trying to get to Rock and Roller Coaster. Okay, I'm waiting. I have just a minute or two more until I can go tap in. But I just realized that Mickey and Minnie's gone. It's not the end of the world. I am going to set up our tip board, but I really want to ride Mickey and Minnie. But the wait times are wild. It is a busy day. So, just something we're on the lookout for, something that we need to be paying attention to, and I am nervous about it. Now there is a single rider for a coaster. If you see the single rider out to here, just go home. Don't do it. But the single rider isn't quite that far out. I have had good experiences with it as of late. I have also had really bad experiences with it. It's not super consistent, so just something to be aware of before you all hop in the single rider line.
Ooh, here we go. Rock and Roller Coaster is a coaster attraction. In fact, it's the only coaster attraction that goes upside down in Disney World. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me say the whole name. Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, because the whole theme of this attraction is you are being put in a super stretch limo and you've got to make it to Aerosmith's concert before it's too late. Currently a 60-minute wait. And is the single rider? Nope. Typically they have a single rider line. It is not open right now, but I wouldn't trust it anyway. It's not a great single rider line. Sometimes it's the exact same wait to stand by, sometimes even longer. Here we go.
The window and saw somebody. What are you doing here? I just saw you out the window. So I figured I'd wait on you if we're here together. There you go.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to ride with strangers.
I don't like riding alone. Sorry to the single riders who we just took your time. Let's go, row 5. Let's go.
That's your lucky number.
I know, it is my lucky number. I cannot believe you remember that. That's crazy.
I listen.
That's so nice of you. What is yours? You've told me. I can't remember it.
Lucky numbers.
Because you're just good.
Oh, lucky.
Oh.
No, I think it's like 2 or 7 or 3.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. 11.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's solid as well.
My lucky number is now 11.
Done.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
We did it.
We did it! Recently went down for refurbishment and
Was down for like 7 years.
it felt like a really long time. But I will say, when it did come back, I do have like a little bit more of an appreciation for it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make the single rider line any better, or like, just definitely still does. I'm not like going out of my way for it, but every time I ride, I'm like, oh, I forgot how much I love that.
Yeah, I totally agree. Also, I told them about single rider when I first got in line, and I was like, it has been hitting in the mornings.
Oh, the single rider?
However, I was like, don't let it deceive you. It still has a bad reputation, but every time I've talked bad about it, it's like works really well.
Oh, how funny. Yeah, I also talked about single rider, and I was like, hey, it's bad, but I didn't say anything else about it. I just made a snap judgment.
I was with Angie the other day for the Everything series, and I was like, this line is awful. I've waited longer in this line than the real line. Walked right on.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't even wait 5 minutes. I was like, oh man. Sorry, Tower. Sorry, Ghost.
Sorry.
I didn't even know your name.
All right, now we are headed to lunch. During these crazy intense challenges where we're trying to do as much as possible, open to close, we always make time to stop, to just for a moment to take care of ourselves, get in the
should do the same.
Yes, get in the AC, eat some food, drink some water, and if you're doing something like this where you're having an intense day where you're trying to do as much as possible, that's important. Do it. We've made it. We both got the same thing. We both got the Chicken Club sandwich, which is marinated chicken, bacon, provolone, avocado ranch, lettuce, and tomato, served on a toasted brioche bun with your choice of side. We both chose steak fries.
I think the steak fries are not discussed enough.
Oh, you mean just in general? Yeah, I like the steak fries a lot. Oh, these steak fries, for sure. Okay, you ready?
Now I'm gonna take a quick nap.
See you guys after lunch. Bye.
Okay, back from lunch, heading into Toy Story Land, and using one of my most coveted lightning lanes. I was very excited when I grabbed this one randomly this morning, kind of last minute. I had grabbed a Mickey and Minnie initially when I made my 3 lightning lanes, and Toy Story Mania was already sold out 3 days in advance. So I was kind of disappointed this morning at 7 a.m., which is a great time to kind of recheck, make sure if there's been any changes, any new ones open up. I was able to grab randomly a 2:30 lightning lane for Mania. So I initially had to give up my Mickey and Minnie for that. But while we were sitting at lunch, I was able to give up my alien swirling saucers, which I had gotten after Rockin', and tap and grab a 5:30 Mickey and Minnie, which I'm very excited about. Because again, I just want to enjoy it. I just want to ride it. Toy Story Mania is a kind of carnival-style shooting game themed to Toy Story. There's lots of different little games. You have to wear special 3D glasses, and you're trying to rack up the most points to see who can win.
All right, Emma and I have parted ways. We even saw Angie for a little bit. She's filming a food video today. A lot of fun. But I am here at the cusp of Toy Story Land because I'm going to continue to meet characters, and I don't think I'm going to modify any of my lightning lanes. I think I'm going to forgo Slinky Dog Dash today. I would be very shocked if Slinky Dog Dash comes up at all for Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, because it is the most popular. It's always the first to get booked up. So I just don't know if it's going to happen. I am going to hop on over to Rise of the Resistance to see if the single rider is up, because sometimes during very specific times they're still kind of testing it out. Doing a single rider line for Rise of the Resistance, that would be amazing. But that is a larger experience. It could be a little bit of a time suck.
Here we go. Finished on Toy Story Mania, always a great time. I don't know what happened. I felt weird playing. Like I feel like I didn't do my best. Okay, let's see. This is for Woody and Jesse. It's actually not horrible, but it'll take a while. But they count for 2. I've not done any shows though, and I don't know what's happening. We had like a good lunch break, but my body's feeling sore. So part of me is like, maybe I should go watch Muppet Vision. So I don't know what to do. Total honesty. I've not touched Star Wars just yet. If I do Rise of the Resistance today, it will be at the very end of the day. Might walk past and see if they're doing this single rider, but I don't know. It's not an everyday occurrence. I'm gonna look at Edna mode. Still seems pretty long. Olaf is up to 40 minutes, but I don't know what to do. Sage and I split off from lunch. He got in line for Buzz. I went to Mania. He's still in line for Buzz. The Toy Story characters are just so incredibly popular. They don't move quickly. There's a reason. If you've watched the channel for a while, you might notice we don't really meet them a lot. If you love Toy Story, meet those characters. If it is not a must for you, it's just hard for me to justify the wait times. Because I love those characters, but it's not a must-do for me. Okay, Joy's line is much smaller than it has been for most of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in. It's not small, it's not that bad though. And it's probably because she's not out here. So we're gonna meet Joy.
Come on in, my friend.
Hi, Joy, how are you? You look pretty joyful, that's fair, of course. Can we take some pictures together? Joy! And that didn't take that long. And while I was in line for her, I got a text that Sage is still in line for Buzz. And guess who's dropped down to 5 minutes? Edna mode, which feels absolutely correct and a lot better than the 20 that it was. I'd bet it's still about 10, but that's okay. Because we've saved time by not doing it earlier.
Hello, it's good to see you. How are you? It's good to see you. So, myself and my daughter were big fans. You were one of her first words. Can you believe it? I know, wild. Yeah, Buzz and, of course, your pal Woody. Yes.
Hello, Queen. How are you today? Looking as fabulous as ever, of course. Can we take some pictures? Oh, you like it? I went simple, black. I'm just taking something out of your book, of course. Yeah, well, I'm not the best, but she is. So, it makes sense. Exactly, that's very true.
Yeah, that took too long. I know there's a reason we skipped Toy Story, but the Star Wars characters are also 30 minutes. Edna, I think, is gonna get lower. It's like 25 minutes right now. I was like, taking a risk, and it didn't really pan out. It's a 30-minute wait. Yeah, a 30-minute wait to meet Buzz Lightyear. What I should have done is waited in line to meet. If I was gonna do a Toy Story character, I should have done Jessie and Woody, because they meet together. That would have counted as 2 points. But let's see where Edna mode went down to. Hopefully lower. And then I think we'll do Walt Disney Presents.
And just like that, Edna. I don't even think it took 10 minutes, to be totally honest. Now I'm gonna go peek at the Ariel line. The live action Ariel is here. I still could do Mickey and Minnie, which they'll be open all night. They actually stay until the park closes, which is different than the rest of these characters. A lot of these characters start wrapping up around 5 and 6 as the sun's kind of starting to set. So definitely make sure you check those times. That's not accurate for all of them, but just double check. If you know you really want to meet Buzz, his last meet and greet is like 5:10 or something like along those lines. So just make sure you're double checking. I know I have live action Ariel. I know we could be doing shows. It's so hard to justify shows during this because they take so much longer for the same payoff. And so that's why you find as many characters. We've already talked about this, but just in case you need to know again. I know I have Darth Vader and Chewbacca left. I know Mickey and Minnie. I know this Ariel. I think that might be all the lines. Oh, and Toy Story. And if I have to, I'll justify Jessie and Woody. Will not justify Buzz. I mean, I've been able to do like 2 or 3 things in the time that he did Buzz.
Amazing, she's back down to 5 minutes. What luck. Hopefully this will help us out a little more than our pal Buzz did. Always love this queue for Edna mode. So fun and superhero-y. It's not a word.
You're gonna find the live action Ariel here in Walt Disney Presents. And there's some of the stuff from the movie. Let's see, so Ariel ends at 4:30. What time is it right now? 3:24. Line's not too bad at all. So very exciting for us. Yeah, there you go. We're meeting Ariel. There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a museum back here, as well as Walt Disney Theater, where you can watch previews, or you can watch One Man's Dream. They kind of rotate in and out.
Hello, Miss Mode. How are you? It's good to see you. Listen, I do have a question though. I am a Cape person. Is there a way? Look, is there a way we can make something work? Even if it's a tight. Nope. And all right. Well, all right. This is why you're the leader in your industries. All right. I apologize. Do you mind if we take a picture? Amazing.
Hi. How are you?
I'm just well. How are you?
Doing wonderfully, of course. Any day I get to see you is a good day.
Oh, wait, thank you. Are you going on lots of adventures?
So many adventures. I've met so many new friends. It's been a good day, and the weather is beautiful.
Making friends.
Right?
Yes.
It's been great.
Well, hopefully we get to see fireworks. I love fireworks.
Fingers crossed. It's the perfect end to a perfect day.
It sure is.
Yeah, I keep thinking about other live entertainment things and the shows. I might do Frozen, just because it's definitely a little shorter than Indiana Jones' Stunt Spectacular. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Beauty and the Beast. Maybe. I don't know. Right now I'm going to head into Walt Disney Presents. I'm going to see how long the line is for the live action Ariel, who is still doing the meet and greet. Walt Disney Presents is a museum of sorts, all dedicated to the man behind the mouse, Walt Disney. It starts all the way from his early life, his early animations, all the way till present day to obviously Disneyland Paris, Shanghai, all the above. This is where you can actually see some cool dioramas and learn about some cool facts. See how it all started. I always think this is a really important area. It's I'm not one for to go visit my local museum. That's not typically what I do. However, to have this small piece of a building dedicated to the reason that we have all this is, I think, incredibly important, and it's like a great reminder. Within this building, you can also meet the live-action Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and as well, let's see if it's open. As well, you can.
Are you watching this?
I was thinking about it. I was also thinking about seeing Ariel.
I just met Ariel.
It was a quick line, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go see Ariel. Oh, apparently it's a short wait, so I mean, let's do it. If no one is here, oh my gosh, does no one know? Why is no one here?
Hey, I said I needed to watch some shows, so I'm here. We'll watch Walt Disney Theater. 11 minutes, that's fine. We'll enjoy our 11 minutes of friendship. Even if he doesn't come out in time, I'll watch it. Now, Inside Out 2 is what's playing right now, and it's really neat because here in Walt Disney Presents, you can check out all of the really cool things. So right here, they have models of the characters. These are actual models that they used at Pixar Animation to kind of figure out the character design. And you can see different concept art and things. So I think it's really cool. They also have a lot of costumes from Descendants: The Rise of Red in here that the actual actors wore. So it's cool, especially if you're really into movie memorabilia, just kind of walk through here.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Come on over.
How are you doing today?
Just great.
Amazing. So I don't know if you know this. So there was a blonde woman that was just here.
Really?
You just met her. I think so. There was a blonde, but we're doing a little competition today.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, to see who can meet the most friends. And so
I'm making new friends.
yes, and so I'm here to ask you, will you be my new friends?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, heading into the Walt Disney Theater. It only counts for one time. You don't get to count for double. How did you sneak in here?
I didn't sneak in. Literally, the doors were open. And
They were not.
The cast member was like, "Come on in," and I was like, "Oh, okay," but only.
The end of the clip?
It was halfway through, and so I was like, "Oh, I think I'm."
And you met Ariel.
And I met Ariel.
I need you to know I was only in that room for 5 minutes.
Yeah, there was no line. I just literally walked in, and Ariel was like, "Hey," I was like, "Did you meet a blonde woman?"
Well, I'm sure she said yes.
She did, and she's like, "We're in a competition," and she's like, "That's crazy." And then she could take a picture. That was it. Then I came in.
Friendship.
It's yes, our friendship.
Yeah.
Also that it's very funny because sneak peek, but yet it's on Disney Plus. And even at the end, the guy, is like, coming soon to theaters. And at the end, the cast member goes, surprise, also on Disney Plus.
Yeah, typically they would have switched this back to One Man's Dream by now.
Do we know why they haven't?
I don't know why they haven't. It's really not on a set schedule. It just kind of depends. And I guess when the next big Disney thing is coming out, they'll go ahead and switch it over. So maybe a lot of times they stick with Disney Plus stuff. Like Percy Jackson was in here.
What's the next big Disney thing?
At Moana.
Moana 2?
Maybe Moana is what they'll switch it to. I don't know. We'll see.
When does that come out?
November.
Well, then they are behind.
Yeah. So maybe it's not. I don't know. We don't know how Disney works like that. We're just people who have fun here. So it was good. It was fun. We talked a lot about the movie. I can't watch it. I really struggle with secondhand embarrassment and feeling. I talk a lot about my team anxiety, and I just don't want to watch it.
I recently watched it, and there is one very, very. I don't struggle with anxiety the way she struggles with it, but I do have moments, and there's one moment, and we all know what it is. It's the meme, you know what I mean? Like where the anxiety tornado, and it got me, it shook me, and I just told literally off camera. I was like, I immediately thought of you, and I was like, no, she shouldn't watch this movie.
Yeah, it'll upset her.
It'll upset her, but it is very powerful. I do think it's a good movie. Go check it out.
Yeah, and we get to watch it together.
Yay, fun!
Where are you headed?
I was thinking about doing Star Wars launch bay.
I'm just gonna look at the lines. Darth Vader is definitely that. I think the 40. It was really long when I was in here earlier. Chewie's doesn't look too bad. I don't think that's 25. I might get in line for Chewie.
Want to do it?
Yeah, I'll get in line with you for Chewie. This will be our one character. Hey, Chewie.
Come on in.
Dun-
How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, good to see you, buddy.
Chewie.
How are you?
Thank you, friend. We take.
Yeah, keeping everything safe.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Keeping our eyes peeled. I heard that rumor.
So.
Yeah. We met Chewbacca. I was so glad you're there because I don't speak Wookiee. I can't. I don't know the language, and I always feel so bad because that's totally on me.
Look.
Stop. I think we're gonna meet Darth Vader.
That's
That's like a 10-15 minute, I think. Is it cut off? No? We're like so suspicious. Is it cut off?
Dude, don't stop primping for him.
Never seen that one. Don't got my room shot.
Come closer. Here, beside me. As my apprentice, you will learn and command the power of the Force. Will you join me? A wise decision. Under my guidance, you will come to know true power. Your connection to the Force is impressive, but you must learn to master it.
Yes.
As my apprentice, you will.
Yeah.
I love Darth Vader!
Hey, he's awesome. He's so
He
looming.
is actually really scary.
He's looming.
Yeah, I think that they really capture his essence.
So remember
in this
that
meet and greet.
time that I did the Walt Disney Theater a second time for you? You want to go meet BB-8?
I don't.
Okay. This
You
is.
want me to? I feel bad.
No, go do your thing. This is where we
Okay.
part. Bye,
This
friends.
is great. Bye. I made it through a BB-8. What? I made it through a BB-8. Meet and greet unscathed. I can't go through another.
Oh, BB-8. Hello. How are you? Good. Got it. I speak a little binary.
I was gonna say, I know you speak a little binary.
Yeah.
I've seen you on some ships before.
Yes. I'll say the thing. Ignite the spark.
Light the fire.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, do you mind if we take a picture?
I'm making the choice to watch Indiana Jones. It started 3 minutes ago. It's the last show of the day. Olaf is still available for another hour and a half. This is the last Indiana Jones. And again, it started 3 minutes ago. I literally just heard Indy fall through the ceiling. So let's see if we can get in. It might fill up. And if it fills up, that's okay. This is a great example of why we tell you, don't wait till that last show. Because you just never know. You might not be able to make it in. And clearly today is a pretty busy day. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is a really cool show where they kind of show you how stunts are made in the movies. Specifically, Indiana Jones stunts. it's just kind of a good look behind the curtain.
All right, we are headed out of Star Wars Launch Bay. We've met a lot of characters. Talking to Emma and seeing on My Disney Experience app, because I can actually, because we're linked, I can look at our photo gallery to see all the other characters. It looks like she met Donald and Daisy and Goofy and Max, which are not on the list anymore. So I definitely think she's got more than me right now. Definitely got the one up on me for sure, which means I might have to brave the Mickey and Minnie line if I want to take the win here, but I don't know. It looks like in 5 minutes, no, oh my gosh, no. Right now, because of the grace period, my Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway has been called. It's time for that. But before I do that, I think I'm going to meet Olaf. It's only a 10-minute wait. And this is actually the only place you can meet Olaf. You can see Olaf a couple different places, but this is the only meet and greet. It's here at Hollywood Studios, Celebrity Spotlight. You're gonna hang out with Olaf in his little summer set, if you will. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you, Olaf. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna come over here and talk to you. So my daughter's a big fan of you. She knows that your friend Elsa, she sings this song, right? And she knows, she's one, exactly, and she sings, let it go, because that's all she can say right now. That's all she can say. But I just want to say, exactly. Just want to say hi. Do you mind if we take a picture? All right, 10 minutes to that show. I think it's time for us to do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And maybe with that lightning lane, maybe we can attempt to continue to modify to grab Slinky Dog. There's no way. I'd be absolutely shocked. Really, if you're unable to grab Slinky Dog Dash using lightning lane, then really the only way to ride it is rope drop, or the very end of the night, which we might do as well. I haven't decided if I want to do that for Rise of the Resistance or Slinky Dog Dash. But it's okay, because now we're going to do one of my favorite attractions, Mickey Minnie Runaway Railway. I say that, I know, because I'm a huge Great Movie Ride fan, which was this ride's predecessor. Seriously, I was such a huge fan. I met this family over at Launch Bay. I want to say like a little bit over like a month ago, and the couple, she was one of the hosts, one of the tour guides, and he was one of the gangsters. And I was like, that's amazing. And I was always my dream to be one of the gangsters in the Great Movie Ride. But since I never got the opportunity, instead I'll just break into cartoons on Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. Currently a 50-minute wait, but we've got Lightning Lane.
Now, I probably could have done some more, but to be honest, I'm in that weird position. I've met a lot of characters. I've done almost everything I can do right now, and then I'm trying to wait to do rides a little bit later in the evening, because I found in our last few of these, or like when we park hop over here, I end up doing a lot of the shows last minute. So let's see, see if we can change that. Is that Sage? No, just a tall man in all black. Gotcha. It says 10 minutes, this might be closer to 20. I don't mind though.
Okay, I had a quick bathroom break. The only reason I bring that up is because while I was in the bathroom, I was like, have I mentioned Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy? Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, then I should go to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. It's closed. It's been closed for a couple weeks now because it's making way for a brand new villain show having nothing to do with the villain's land or Magic Kingdom. They're putting a really cool villain show where Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy goes. You know, we've got some fun concept art. We don't know a lot about it, but we do know that stories don't happen without villains. Villain representation. I love it. Conflict. Let's go. I'm super excited. And I'm excited to see what comes of it. So, we're going to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which means we are making our way back to Vacation Fun, and then we're going to head up in Vision 3D after that. We're going to keep our eye on Red Carpet Dreams. It's an hour wait. I mean, I don't know, have we ever rope dropped Red Carpet Dreams? Because I'm thinking that's like probably what I should have done. Now for this and Muppet Vision 3D, they play continuously, which means I really need the timing to be right. We didn't do too bad with this one. We have 3 minutes until the doors open for the next one. Had I arrived when the doors first closed, I would have had to wait, you know, another 10 to 12 minutes before we were able to see the show. And that would have definitely been a huge time suck. We are coming down to the wire here, and I really don't know what's gonna happen with it. So between this and Muppet Vision 3D, we just need timing to be right.
Hi, how are you, friend? Doing well, thank you. We take some pictures together. It's been a perfect summer, warm fall day. It's been like the combo, and I felt like this was a day for you. No melting, but it's still warm. Of course.
Just something that I find kind of cool is that not only are we about to watch a Mickey short, but all the seats are actually Mickey shorts. All right, here we go.
There goes Olaf. Love meeting Olaf. He was so sweet and chatty today. Even after I turned off the camera, we were having fun. What was I going to say? It is 5:24. We're doing well. I feel confident. I think maybe like a show, Frozen perhaps. I'm gonna try to see if I can get in this next Frozen show. It just starts in a few minutes. I don't know, based on how packed Indiana Jones was, I don't know that I'll be able to do it, but if that's the case, that's totally fine, because I'll go ahead and walk towards Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I realized I have a lightning lane for, and I can tap in 5 minutes early. For the first time in forever, Frozen Sing-Along Adventure. You get to sing your favorite songs from Frozen, and it's hosted by really funny Arendelle historians. And goodness, it starts in 2 minutes. But they wouldn't let us in, I don't think, if I couldn't get a seat.
Muppet Vision 3D. I don't know why I said it that way. Muppet Vision 3D, definitely a favorite of mine. Definitely a classic. It's one of the last things that Jim Henson worked on. Jim Henson, obviously the creator of the Muppets. It's about a 15-minute 3D show where the Muppets are trying to show you everything you know about 3D. Experiments, musical numbers. And of course, because it's the Muppets, things go a little sideways. Timing not absolutely in our favor. 10 minutes until the next show. I mean, could be 15 minutes, but nah, still 10 minutes. All right, so I guess we'll enjoy the pre-show. I actually really love the pre-show in Muppet Vision because we have these like fun, these 3 different screens where they all kind of interact with each other. And then also you can find some fun like Muppet quirks in the pre-show room. We talk about it all the time. A net full of Jello, tributing a net Funicello the Musketeer. Just some like fun gags. Just read the boxes. They've got some fun gags. There's some fun props, even some props that were used in the making of Muppet Vision 3D. Very cool.
And I do sing every single song the entire time because I'm a big Frozen girl. I love Frozen, I love Anna and Elsa. I feel very Elsa myself. I've had people tell me I remind them of Anna, but I think I connect with Elsa the most. I don't know. self-perception. Now it's time for our lightning lane over at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and luckily we're right here. Then I actually have another lightning lane in like the next 30 minutes, but I think I might try to do Muppets and Vacation Fun before I go to that lightning lane, because then once those two are done, the only thing I will have left that ends early is meeting Mickey and Minnie. It's time for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I'm very enthusiastic about this ride because, frankly, it was the first ride Mickey ever got. That's all about Mickey. So yeah, this is Mickey's first ride ever. He's Mickey Mouse, he deserves a ride. I miss the Great Movie Ride every single day, but this one's a lot of fun because the storyline is that you get to go into the cartoon with Mickey and Minnie, and things go a little bit awry, and they kind of have to rescue you in the cartoon.
Here's the thing, is that I'm making really good time. Which means, I mean, yay for points, but also, because I'm gonna have to wait in that Mickey and Minnie Red Carpet Dreams line. So I'm like, the second I see it go below an hour, it was 45 minutes while I was waiting in line for Muppet Vision 3D, but now it's back up to an hour. I'm hoping the time goes down a little bit later on in the evening. It's only 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna go to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, check on the time. Then after that, I really only have Mickey and Minnie. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Ray just like walking around with a bounty hunter. Like a little youngling bounty hunter. Now again, roaming, fortunately, she doesn't count as a character. I mean, no, sorry, she counts as a character. I'll rephrase. Again, because she's roaming, she doesn't count as a point in this game. All right, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, single rider.
Okay, we're leaving. I'm saying goodbye to Walt because he's waving at me, so I'm waving back at him. And now I think I want to go watch the Muppets. I said Muppets. I think I'm gonna do Vacation Fun first because then I'll leave here and walk right past Muppets. It says, how many minutes? 0. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna run inside. Collection of Mickey shorts. It's very cool. One of the few things that you cannot film actually in Disney World because of course it is copyrighted material. So I love it, and look, I love the chairs because they look like Mickey. Okay, see y'all when this is done. Okay, just leaving Vacation Fun. I'm really thinking about what I want my plan to be because my Alien Swirling Saucers starts at 6:40 and it ends at 7:40, not including the grace period or anything like that. I need to do really 2 more things before 8. So part of me in my head is like, okay, well, what if I just start doing stuff? Like, what if I try to do everything before 8 and then my tower won't end until 8 and my Alien Swirling Saucers won't end until 7:40? So maybe there's a world that I could try to do all of this and do Swirling Saucers last? Maybe? I don't know. I truly don't know what to do. I'm trying to do the least amount of walking, honestly. Make the most sense of my time.
Slinky is still a 105-minute wait. Rise is still down. My other 2 are Alien Swirling Saucers and Midway that start around 7:40. That's a full hour and 10 away. I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna have to wait in an hour-long Mickey and Minnie, which again, yay points. Also, I hate waiting in an hour wait. Odd. It has no wait time. Interesting. All right, let's go inside. She said 50 minutes, so let's see what happens. Red Carpet Dreams with Mickey and Minnie is just a fun meet and greet where you get to meet both Mickey and Minnie. Mickey is in his Sorcerer Apprentice outfit, and Minnie is in her like glamorous red carpet outfit. It is about a 15 to an hour minute wait for sure. This definitely looks like it. So we've got some time to kill and no one to kill it with. So I guess I will stare off into the distance. Think about life and its trivial pursuits. Alright, I'll see you guys in an hour.
Okay, next up is Muppet Vision. It's weird, the last 3 attractions I've seen, the times have gone down. Thank you. Very emotionally attached to this attraction. This is Muppet Vision 3D. This is where the Muppets have been working on a brand new project. It's called Muppet Vision 3D. And they actually invited a bunch of scientists from all around the world to come help them build Muppet Vision 3D. Unfortunately, none of them showed up. So they made it instead. And that's what this is. Okay, we are on our way into the very highly esteemed Muppet Theatre. It's quite lovely, quite nice, quite prestige. And I'm sitting in the back as to not disrupt people with the light from my camera. However, I do recommend sitting towards the front because the 3D works a bit better. Did I have an accent that I stuck to the whole time during that? No, I didn't. We got super Muppety, it got crazy in the air, I saw Kermit, and it just made me really happy. I really loved that show for what I believe are obvious reasons, but maybe they're not. I love Kermit, I love the Muppets. It's very silly and zany. Now, it did make me pretty tired, but the sun is starting to go down. I've decided against meeting Mickey and Minnie. It's just too close. It's still an hour wait, and I don't want to fool with all that. I'd like to see if I can get maybe 3 more things done. Now we're into the period where I'm just doing rides, and frankly, the wait times are crazy. Still, Tower at one point was up to 120 minutes. So even with Lightning Lane, I'm eager to see. Obviously, Lightning Lane will go much faster than that, but how much faster? We'll see. For the first time today, I've made it to Batuu. I've kind of successfully avoided this area. I really love this entire area. I love Batuu. I also feel like it can get pretty busy. It is so popular. The most popular and busiest land is easily Toy Story. That's why I try to do it early in the morning and then like pop in real fast for a Lightning Lane and then get out. But this one, I don't plan on necessarily doing rides unless it's the very end of the night. Our trip into Batuu was pretty brief because I was just walking in there to get to Toy Story Land because we're finally going to do the last ride in this area, which is Alien Swirling Saucers. It's a five bucket favorite. I was trying to say fry bucket favorite, and that's what came out. It's fine. Love this one in honor of Fry. However, it's not typically my favorite. It's a good kiddie ride. It is not for me unless it's themed to Baymax, and then it is for me. You sit in the back of a cart and you spin around. And like really that's it. I will say the wait time's showing an hour right now. This is not an hour. And also, is the ride running? Don't play with me right now. I'm tired. Oh gosh.
50 minutes on the dot. I have some things to say, but we'll talk afterwards, after I meet Mickey and Minnie. But I've got some things to say. Yes, Minnie Mouse, you look so good. She's stunning. She's a star. I'm obsessed. How are you? Oh, it's good to see you. So I'm playing a friend. Wait, strike that, reverse it. I'm playing a game with a friend in the park today to meet as many friends as possible, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing, but it doesn't matter because meeting you guys is totally worth it. I'm obsessed. I never get to see you guys, and this is amazing.
Even in the Lightning Lane, I've been waiting for 20 minutes because half of it is down. I have to sneeze.
Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, look at your humble abode. It is gorgeous. Yeah, it really is. You've got a book that I can't read, but I feel like you can read it. Yeah. And okay, you've got your scrolls and a torch and a broom. Yeah, you've got everything. You've got more than you could ever want, right? It's amazing. I just met Minnie. You're a lucky mouse. You're a lucky mouse. And I'm actually playing a game with some friends to meet as many friends as possible. And so, okay. I think we're like around 30, which is a lot, which is crazy. And I think I'm losing too. Isn't that wild? I know.
Okay, we got a good song! Yeah! My tower ends in like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go towards tower. And then I hope I have like I hope I have time to do anything else. We'll see. I don't know. I'm really nervous about tower, especially because that just took forever. And honestly, my tower doesn't end in 20. It ends a lot sooner than that when I'm looking at my times.
I just want to say a couple things real quick. First off, yes, that was a very long wait. And like, I'm absolutely wrecked. Waiting in lines makes me, I think, more tired. Like having nothing to do makes me more tired than like running back and forth, because at least my brain is activated. But that was amazing. They were, both Minnie and Mickey were like giving absolute life. I loved it. I have 2 lightning lanes for Alien Twirling Saucer and Toy Story Mania, and then I'm 99.9% positive, unless something happens, that the very last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in line for Slinky Dog Dash. Currently about a 50-minute wait. I can handle that. We'll see if it's less than that, because it'll be, almost part closing. And people are headed to Fantasmic. There are 2 shows of Fantasmic tonight at 8 and 9:30. And the projection show that happens on the Chinese Theater happens at 8:45 tonight. So fingers crossed, everybody is watching some nighttime spectaculars.
All right, we made it. Tower terror. Takes high, drop low. Fast. Fear. Twilight Zone.
All right, Alien Swirling Saucers. Here we go. Currently a 30-minute wait. We have a lightning lane. All right, our final lightning lane of the evening, Toy Story Mania.
Okay, just finished on Tower. I rode with the sweetest friend, and he was so scared, and I felt so bad for him. And I told him, listen, I've been there. I was literally where you're at basically a month ago. So it just, I don't know. I love Tower so much, but it also is like, oh, they're so scared. Tower's a lot of fun. I'm very scared of heights, which is where a lot of my fear comes from when it comes to Tower. But I've been scared of it for years. I only recently kind of fell in love with it once I knew every single drop sequence by heart. That's like what did it for me, is like fully understanding I can do anything for 60 seconds even if I'm scared. And it is scary, it is, but at the same time it's gonna be over super fast, and as long as you try it once in your life, you can say you did it. That's kind of what I try to live by. So I love Tower, I really do. And I think we have time for one more thing, maybe 2 if we're lucky.
45-minute posted wait. All right, here we go.
The irony of me ending my day where Sage started his, or within a ride or 2, is not lost on me. I just think that's funny. Okay, Star Tours, adventure continues. We're here. Whoa, y'all better be careful. Shots are being fired. I got off at Star Tours. And I decided I could have run to Rise, and I thought, I don't wanna.
Are you serious? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
At 8:55, this is actually not a joke. At 8:55, the line for Slinky is still 90 minutes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So I said no. 1, 2, 3,
31!
Oh, good job.
Thank you. I actually felt very good about my choices today.
Yeah.
I typically do.
No, yeah. We met a lot of characters.
We
rode
did.
a lot of rides.
We did.
But we mostly met a lot of characters.
I actually did everything except I didn't do any Star Tours. I didn't do any Galaxy's Edge at all.
You didn't do Millennium Falcon?
No.
What?
No.
What did you do? Oh, just characters.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Well, I think we both did great.
Yeah.
I think we did, actually today, I'm very proud of us. We showed 2 different strategies.
Yeah, it's a shame Quincy hates friendship. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now, if you want to go see a park hopping rides race where we end here at Hollywood Studios, you can find it on the channel right now.
Yeah.
See you there.
Bye.
Sorry, the shadow.
We look good though. Ah!